I'm going to move this over. There we go.
July 16, 2019. This is KNN. It's a Tuesday night. We're in the barn. That can mean only one thing. Hello, everybody. Once again, I am Scott Goose Kiesler.
I'm Peter Laskin.
And we are here once again with the National Nitro League Summer Classic. We have got a real barn burner tonight. Hopefully not literally. First of all, we got the House of Forest. Make some noise.
My home team, Goose. Next up, we've got the House of Rivers.
They're not quite as excited, but that's all right. They've got a pretty healthy lead this broad competition this month. Then right behind them, of course, is the House of Mountains.
You know, I think they really peaked earlier in the season.
My God, dad jokes.
And finally, last but not least, the House of Lakes.
House of Lakes. They've had some milquetoast month of scores and non-scores. Let me tell you how this is all going to work. The name of the game tonight is triple elimination, which means that each team has got to lose three times to get knocked off the bracket. Once they're knocked down to one of the other locations, they got to fight their way back to the center, working their way towards tonight's big prize, the edible trophy, brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. Desperate times call for desperate pace. AIM Toothpaste. Here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic, all here on KNN. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back right after this. Stay with us. Please rise for the national anthem. And welcome back to the National Nitro League's Summer Classic. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
I'm Peter Laskin.
And we are going to get things started off with match one on the win bracket. That is going to bring us the House of Forest versus the House of Mountains out on the dance floor right now. House of Forest versus the House of Mountains. They're going to come out. Now, on camera tonight, of course, we've got our good friend Kevin Diamikis, Dookie himself. Of course, we got Mr. Laskin here right at the camera here. Say hi to the people at home, Peter.
Hi, everyone.
Right down here. There we go. Hi. So going to be a very exciting night. We're going to work our way right down to the floor now, where we're going to have our rock, paper, scissors with our referee tonight, Mr. Dylan Paul, who's been calling the game for, I got to say, like 20 years now.
Yeah, I think it's been at least that long.
He's an old pro at it, and you always know what you're going to get when you got him out there. So, Forrest, we're going to go right down to the floor now with Dylan, and they're going to do a little rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. And as you know, it's the best 2 of 3, but Harry Windorf sweeps it. Okay, so it starts off with House of Forest's Skins. Who starts with the ball tonight? It looks like Forests is going to start with the ball here. And Tommy Giesler doing a little bit of circus show magic with the ball. There's Matt Garrity now with the ball. Okay, so it looks like we're all set here and ready to go. And we're going to kill the lights for the first couple rounds because it makes it exciting. So our good friend Harry Windorf, if he can... Oh, no, Dylan Paul will do it. Perfect. We're going to get the hazer going. Hopefully we'll get the smoke detector going. As a note to everybody on the floor, if the smoke detectors go off, don't panic, just keep playing because it's all part of the fun. So with that, we're going to get going here.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3,
and the marquee match is off, and there's the horn. Oh my God, there goes one already. 2 down. They're just moving this thing right along. 3 down, it is a massacre out there. 4 down, they got 1 left it looks like. Oh, and some dodging going on here. Dylan didn't call it out yet. And that is that.
The green team has put him away.
Unbelievable. 23 seconds is the time there. Peter, have you ever seen a time like that? I mean,
I don't think I have, Goose. I've seen 22, I've seen 24, but I don't think I've ever seen time like 23 seconds.
That is quite impressive. So now we've got Mountains who will take possession of the ball and attempt to beat that time. So we got a countdown of 23 seconds that they need to beat. Can they do it? I don't know. Tall order. So we got to get a foot against the wall here before we get started. And we got it there. And we're ready. And here we go. "23 seconds of time to beat. One of these teams will head it down to the first loss bracket
Nitro
if they don't do it.
Begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom goes the dynamite. Oh.
Lake's looking for a big comeback here.
Yep, they can throw in a couple misses that could be costly. 18 seconds left. Got people moving and dodging like crazy. Oh, throwing a miss on the floor. That seemed like pretty much a no-brainer. 9 seconds left. There goes 1. They got 4 left. 5 seconds. 2 down. 2 seconds. And that's the buzzer. It's just not going to be enough time. House of Forest stays on top.
House of Lakes is going to move on down.
Yes, it just was not meant to be for House of Mountains there. All right, moving on to... We're moving on to match number 2 here in the National Nitro League. Well, if we just saw the Forest and the Mountains, you know what that means. We're going to have to see the Lakes and the Rivers out on the dance floor right now. Quarterfinal 2. And we're going to make some adjustments to our ladder. Forest stays pretty. While Mountains headed down to loss number 1.
Some confusion over substitutions.
That's correct. They need to have an equal number on the floor, and that's the only thing that we're really looking for here. And we got that set, so we're going to get that back out.
Looks like Lakes is going to take the ball to start. That's an aggressive strategy. And they're going to be shirts. That's an interesting combination there. Usually the choosing team elects skins.
Right. Yep. And they...
I guess they're... it's a little chilly in the bar tonight. You know, I can't say I blame them.
It's their MO. If it works for them, it works for them. Okay, we got somebody come on in here. And we won't be able to start the game until everybody's got a foot against the wall. So we're looking at a 4-on-4 match is what I'm seeing here right now. Let's take a look. Here we go. Our premier match for both teams. Haven't seen them yet play tonight. They've had a long preseason.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Only four eliminations. Down goes one.
One.
3 left. Oh, threw it against his own player. That's never good. Throw and a miss. Good dodging right now. An excellent dodge by Peter Deasy. Oh, no, not Peter Deasy, by Mr. Uriman. Oh. Still only 1 hit. They need to get 3 more, and they seem to be somewhat confused there. These long throws never work. You got to do the short throws and a lot of passes. There's some struggling happening here now. And there's a long throw there. The passing is really where this game is at. And there goes another one. Down goes Mr. Sam Anastasio. 2 left.
Another impressive dodge from Jack Uriman.
Okay, 1 more. Big pass.
Good.
Using another player as and that is that. Wow, a big difference in time. 1 minute, 4 seconds. Peter Deasy doing some quick math out there. So, 1 minute. It sounded pretty, but okay. So we're going to go ahead and put that back now. Okay. According to Peter Deasy, 21 seconds per person. But really, in reality, it's
but what do I know,
16 seconds. All right. So it looks like we're set. We're going to throw a little fog juice down on the situation and get going. So here we are. Not too much. 1 minute, 4 seconds. The time to beat.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Oh, throwing a miss. Passing is where it is. Oh, down goes 1. Oh, throws and hits some of the gear. We get a ball in there. Good. Oh, down goes another. We should have 2 left. Oh, is he hit? Nope, there's 3. He's out. Yep, we got 1 more. And that's that. And there is really no contest there. Just no contest at all. And we have an argument with the ref, which we know is illegal. There is no discussions with the ref. The ref called it. You're out. Yeah, there you go. That's how it works in the big leagues. Okay. What's that? Okay. Say again? Okay, he called you guys out. So that was it. Nacho? Come here. Okay. That's how the ref went. Okay, so sorry, that's what it is. So anyhow, we are going to move right along here. And we're going to take a quick moment to pay the bills right now here on the National Nitro League. We will be back right after these commercial messages.
Mint flavor, huh? Pretty fancy. Does it fight cavities? My dears, this is serious toothpaste. See? Clinically proven to reduce cavities.
Hurry, girls. Oh, Jane, Jack Reed is waiting for you.
Jack Reed! Rah, rah, rah!
Introducing new AIM Mint. Now there are 2 great tasting ways to take aim against cavities.
And welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic, brought to you by AIM. That's right, AIM Toothpaste. Giving Meg Ryan acting work in the twilight of her career. AIM Toothpaste. We're going to be moving on now to Lost Bracket 1 quarterfinal. Let's take a look and see who we've got. Okay, first of all, we need to determine, help me out here, who won the last match, because I never got to see that. Orange. Okay, so that's Rivers. And then down here, that means that it's Lakes. So that means we need Lakes and Mountains out on the floor right now. Lakes and Mountains out on the floor. Yeah. That's right. That's right. When desperate teeth call for desperate paste, AIM toothpaste. So we're down on the floor now, and we've got mountains versus lakes.
This is one of the oldest rivalries in Brog, right up there with lakes versus rivers and lakes versus forests.
That's right. Very astute, Peter. So they're just figuring out their substitutions here.
Looks like Mountains is going to take the rock, paper, scissors with a decisive scissors there.
It sounds like it. Yep. The trick is, you know, Peter, it's a very well-known fact. You always throw rock. Always. Nothing beats rock.
Fact. You
Nothing.
can't beat it.
You know, I mean, scissors. I mean, I'm sorry. Can scissors cut through a rock and I don't know about it? No, of course they can. Paper. Can I just take a rock and punch a hole through paper? Yes, I can. So, to that end now, we're back on the floor here. We've got lakes versus mountains. We got the right number on each side. We good there? Okay. We're going to just go ahead and reset the clock. And that's there. And we're set there. Okay, here we go. Mountains versus lakes. Each of them suffering a loss. Let's see how they hold up here.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. That's
Ooh,
an
now
out
goes
right off
one.
the bat. 2 outs. Pass to Vasquez there. Goes awry.
Tough passes
Mountains
there.
having a little trouble holding on to the ball, but that's a third out.
Third out. We got one more. Is that right? And, is he out? Okay, that's it. Once again, 23 seconds. Something about that magic number. Teams will go ahead and swap it around. We've got Steven reviewing the 5 Ds, or is it 6? It's 5. Okay, now that we've got that settled, team of 4 versus a team of 4 here, and they're set. 23 seconds on the clock. Tough time to beat.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. 23 seconds. Going to be the time to beat. Got to make sure you're not throwing it off the floor. Oop, throwing a miss. Down to 13 seconds.
There goes the first half, Goose.
Yeah, they're just moving right through it. 6 seconds left. 2 seconds. And that is just going to be it. Just not enough time. Ooh, Javier. Ooh. Uh-oh. Javier doing a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct from Javier. Looks like they're going to go ahead and shake it up, though, at the end. You never like to see that, Peter, I know. Okay. So, to that end, we're going to move on now to match number 4, and we're going to take our 2 winners. It's going to be the House of Forests versus the House of Rivers, I believe. Let me just see there.
Both of these teams undefeated so far this season.
One team will hope to keep it that way. Who's that? Lakes that lost?
Yeah. It's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard.
Oh! Okay.
Well, it looks like throw rock every time may not be such a good strategy after all.
Don't be silly. It always works. Even when it doesn't, it works.
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
That makes no sense. Okay, so to that end. Uh-oh. There's our clock. Okay. And let's see here. Okay, we reset that. Okay, get here. Hit that. And that's good there. We're set out there. Oh, well, yeah, let me get rid of that. Thank you. Everybody's a critic. Okay, Forest versus Rivers, though, correct? Yes, let's do that. Okay, so we're ready now. We got it, and we're off. Two teams. Either one has lost
Nitro
a match.
begins
Who's headed
in
down to the loss
5,
bracket? Let's find
4,
out.
3, 2, 1.
It is a crowded floor out there, no doubt. Oh, a throw and a miss.
Zach Marchetti dodges 2 and
It
3
just
in a
cannot
row.
seem to make contact here.
Cannot be hit. Zach
There's
Marchetti
a lot
is
of
like
people
butter
out there. Yeah. Oh, there goes somebody. Oh, my gosh. It is a lot of people. Down he goes. Down he goes. Who's left? Looks like we got JJ and Matt Garrity. Down goes Matt Garrity. JJ trying to keep it alive for his team. Oh, he's out. Oh, we got one last. One last one.
JJ is the last
Throw and
man
a miss.
standing for the House of Forest. How long can he make it? There he goes.
56 seconds was the time to beat. Clock is still going, but we clocked it at 56. $56 is the time. All right. How many people? I lost count. How many people are they trying to eliminate out there? It's like a lot of people. I think it's six.
Looks like that's got to be at
One,
least
two,
6.
three,
Goose.
4, 5, 6. That's 6. That's 6 out there we got to hear. We got to hear 6 whistles for us to know that they've done it. Okay, feet against the wall. We're off, I think. 56 seconds the time to beat. It's a decent amount of time, but there are a lot of people. 6 people to knock out here. We'll listen for 6 whistles, hopefully.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Oh, off his face, but no good. Throw and a miss. Down to 45 seconds. Down goes 1, 2. Oh, a good dodge there. 3.
Oh, can't dodge them all.
30 seconds left. 4.
That's 4. There's 2 more and 25 seconds on the clock.
Is that it? Okay, I guess so. I didn't realize that. Yep. Okay. So it looks like Schertz is pulling it off, which it looks like it's House of Forest. Is that correct? All right.
That's right.
So, okay. Congratulations, House of Forest, on your continued wins. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. AIM Toothpaste. Desperate times call for desperate paste. And now you know what passes for commercials in the 70s. Welcome back, everyone. I am Scott Goose-Giesler.
I'm Peter Laskin.
And we are very excited to head off to match 5. It's going to be Lost Bracket 1 semifinal. Let's go ahead and pull up the scoreboard and see who we're talking about. Hold on. Okay, so first of all, we have Forests right there. And we have Rivers right there. So that means that we have Rivers versus Mountains out on the playing field right now.
Well, my geological experience, Goose, tells me that it's usually Rivers who wins this battle.
Correct.
The Grand Canyon has anything to say about it. Mounds has also been looking strong, though. They're the only one to have sent out a champion for rock, paper, scissors. So.
Oh, there it is. Very predictable. Will Mountains throw rocks? Because that's what you'd expect them to do. Okay, so now there's a hush that falls over the crowd.
These gentlemen require absolute silence to play their best.
Peter DC once again saying hello to his mother at home. And everybody else is now saying hello to Peter's mom. Looks like Harry is going to take the ball here for House of Mountains. And it looks like Rivers will be skins on this one. They have been skins every time, and they're proud of it. All right, so they're feeling pretty good about themselves. Better than the host is feeling about his situation. Okay, so moving on. Do we have even numbers here? We have 4v, that doesn't look right to me. 5v5. Okay, so that does seem a little bit more familiar. All right, we're going to get the clock reset. And that's there. And we're going to go over here and hit the magic button. And it's reset. And the group on downtown is set, and we are off. Both of these teams have faced one loss. One of these teams will head down to Lost Bracket 2, where they have to fight for their life. Let's see which team does that.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And kapow. Oh, one is already out. Now, oh my gosh, it looks like 2. Yeah, 2 is out.
There's the whistle.
There's the whistle. We got 3 left. 3 out. We got 2 left. Oh, good throw, but a miss. 4 out. We should have 1 left. And Peter DC out there in the corner, going to see how much kind of time he can run down. Oh, and it was a good slide.
Looks like he's safe.
Oh, but that's
there
it. 29 seconds. Not the fastest, not the shortest. And they're going to focus now. It is doable. Okay, so everybody is set, or reset, I should say. And it looks like we're good on this end. And we're going to go ahead to the counter. Here we go. 29 seconds. Orange has got the ball. Can they get it done in 28?
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off.
High throw to start. That's going to cost them at least a couple seconds.
A little bit, yeah.
There goes.
Oh,
nope.
oh my gosh. Nope. Nobody
Yeah,
out here.
there was a whistle.
Oh, there was a whistle. Here comes
There's
the ball.
The second whistle.
Oop. Down goes
another
another. Should have 3 left by my count. Let's see. Throw and a miss. 6 seconds left. Oh, there goes another. What we got left? Oh, and it's just not enough time. The horn went off. The horn went off before they got him, unfortunately. Just wasn't enough time. Missed him by a second.
You hate to see that, Goose.
It's kind of rough, but it was a very close match. Okay, we're going to turn the
break.
lights on and keep the lights on for the rest of the evening. Okay, rough break for Rivers. Okay. Okay, so with that, we're going to head off to match number 6. And match number 6 is going to be a match between House of Forests and House of Mountains. Forest, who has suffered no losses. Mountains, who has suffered 1. So we're going to keep the lights on from here as it's getting dark enough now.
It's now late enough for this to be called a night game. So
Yes.
we'll be playing under the lights in
That's-
the Knock Crane Memorial Barn.
The Tuesday Night Lights. Remember that? That was a fantastic movie that never got released here in America. It was only released in elements of Yugoslavia and some of Egypt, I do believe.
Yeah, High School Nitro became very popular in Egypt, but
And part of Yugoslavia before it broke up.
yes.
And then they had other things to worry about at that moment, so didn't quite take off. So I believe this is a rematch, if I'm not mistaken. But now there seems to be a slight advantage on Forrest, who's lost none. Mountains has lost 1. There's a chance to sort of even this up. We'll see what they do here. Okay, so let's get the clock ready, and then we'll get moving. We're going to play with the lights on from here on in for safety reasons. Oop, and it came over here. Let's set that up. Just a little bit of a breathing room there. Oh. Some anger there, but by God, we're back. Okay, so here we go. House of Forests, no losses. Mountains, 1 loss.
Looking for a shot at redemption here.
Yes, and we're looking, one of these teams will head off to the
in
finals,
5,
while the other
4,
team will have to continue to
3,
muddle their way through the
2,
brackets.
1.
Throw and a miss, but there's a hit right away. Throw and a miss. Down goes JJ. 19 seconds in. Down goes Garrity. Down goes Giesler. We got 1 more. A throw and a miss.
Gaspar, the only one
And that
remaining, but
is
there he
it.
goes.
Gaspard attempts to do it. 30 seconds will be the time to beat here. "30 seconds. Now, Rivers almost did this just recently. They got it in about 30 seconds. They need to do it in 29. So now it's a 30-second countdown, and we're set. And let's see if Forest can continue its streak or if Mountains can cut into that.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. 30 seconds on the clock. That little hesitation sometimes pays off. Down goes 1, 4 left, 22 seconds. Oh, it's a miss. 2, looks like 2 is down. We got a ball in. 13 seconds left. It's all about the tight throws. 3 down. You got 2 left. 7 seconds. 3 seconds. And it's just not enough time to get it done. Forrest's first loss of the evening. And we'll go ahead and make the adjustment here to the scoreboard, or the leaderboard, really. Okay. Forests takes a loss there, so that means they are going to go down to here. All right, so now I want to do a quick water break. That's fine. Let's absolutely do that. So Mountains makes its way into the championships with 1 loss to their name. Meanwhile, Forest is down on the loss bracket, but they have only lost once. So we've got some kind of funky chemistry out there right now. We're going to see next up Lakes play Rivers out on the floor in just a moment. And then if that happens, we've got an elimination situation that will be well underway. So we're going to head on here now to loss bracket match between Lakes and Rivers, now on loss bracket number 2. So Lakes and Rivers will come out onto the floor at this time. Tough loss for Forest, but they're by no means out of it. And in fact, whoever wins this match is going to have to beat Forests twice in order to move on to the championships. Currently we're doing Lakes versus Rivers right now. Yes. So there's a little bit of a discussion happening out there. Okay.
Jack Yerman representing the purple team tonight. Left the league in 2009, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. It was a big controversy. He went off to the XNL, which, as you know, only lasted about half a season. And they ran out of money, which was pretty hard to do considering it only costs a dodgeball to run the league in the first place. I believe a dog ate their dodgeball, and that was the end of that. Not a lot of funding. Thank you, AIM Toothpaste, once again. AIM Toothpaste. Desperate times call for desperate paste. AIM Toothpaste. Okay, so looks like what we got here. So Rivers will hold on to their shirts, but they will be dodging first. And it looks like we've got 4-on-4. Javier will start with the ball. Let's make sure the clock is reset. Some discussion there. And we're set, and we are ready to go. Here we go. Now, one of these teams will be headed home after this match because they both suffered 2 losses. One of these teams will hang in there and continue working towards the edible trophy, which is it going to be?
3, 2, 1.
Throw and a miss. Down goes 1.
There goes team captain Peter Deasy is the first one out. It's not a good
Bobble
sign for
there.
a team facing elimination.
Got 3 left in there.
Oh, there goes Owen White.
Yep. Not the... Oh, good dodge by Keller. Yvonne. Good pass. Keller Yvonne now up to him to keep the team alive. Oh, good dodge on the floor there. And that's going to be that. 31 seconds will be the time to beat. Clock is reset. Rivers will have to move fast, but they only have to eliminate 4 people, so it's not impossible, not by a long shot. Yep. About 7 seconds, by the way. Yeah, 7 seconds per person is what we're looking for here. So now that we've done our remedial math, we're going to get started here. Yes.
I hear Peter Deasy has declared his intentions for Harvard in the fall.
Yes, I believe he's going to be a mathematics major.
Nitro
was a mathlete
in 5,
in high school.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rivers with the ball, 31 seconds. Down goes 1. Good start. Down goes 2. 3. Good Lord.
My God.
Oh, a throw and a miss. Their first minute, 20 seconds left. Oh, a bobble here, 14 seconds. They got a pass, but that's just not going to be enough time. And they, Peter Deasy's a little bit confused out there, but he's looking good nonetheless. All right, so Rivers keeps his team alive. Okay. And we're going to move on to match number 8, which is going to bring us the House of Rivers versus the House of Forests. Out on the floor right now, House of Rivers versus House of Forests. Now, interesting thing here, Rivers will have to beat Forests twice, whereas Forests will only need to beat Rivers once. As this is a triple elimination, Rivers has suffered 2 losses, while Forrest has only suffered 1.
It also appears that Forrest has 7 men on the floor to Rivers' 5, so that also puts them at an advantage.
I'm thinking that's probably not going to stay that way.
Yeah.
Just a hunch.
J.J. Rao once again representing his team in the rock, paper, scissors.
In a 6v6 situation. JJ wins it for his team, it looks like. Some discussion. Starting with possession, and they will be skins. This is the House of Forests now. And the trick is good throws. Okay, so now some discussion on strategy here. A lot of words, a lot of people talking about passing. It's a good move. Okay, so to that end, we are ready. One of these teams is going to get eliminated after this meetup is done, but Rivers has got to beat Forrest twice. Forrest's got to win once.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom goes the dynamite. Interesting pass for starters. Down goes 1. Very effective pass there at the beginning. Down goes 2. 3. Oh, almost takes the door out. 4.
JJ cannot lose the ball, but there he passes it.
5, got 1 left. That's it. 28 seconds will be the time to beat there. 28 seconds, not 26. Nice try. Can't shave down the time like that, no. Okay. That's a pretty impressive time, actually. 28 seconds. They got to be. I'm sure their families are proud watching at home. All right, so 28 seconds is what Forrest needs to do. They need to dodge. Rivers can do it. They just got to do some precise hits and some good passing. They got to move quick. All right, so we're set against the wall. Here comes. Oh, well, okay, let's try this out again. Okay, there we go. House of Forests, 1 loss. Rivers with 2. 28 seconds.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off they go. Good pass is what this is about. Down goes 1. 26 seconds. There goes 2. 21 seconds. Oh, throw and a miss. 3, 13 seconds left. 8 seconds. Owen White trying to get a hold of that ball. 3. And that is that. House of Forest keeps themselves alive. Very impressive time for them to start with there. House of Rivers going to see themselves eliminated. And let's see here. So we're going to go ahead and move this up. Seems to be some nice work on the floor there, but just not enough time for House of Rivers. They absolutely were coming on strong. It just didn't run out of skill. They just ran out of time. All there is to it. So that means that when we come back from our commercial break, that you're going to see House of Mountains facing off against House of Forests, each with one loss. So that means that each team has to beat the other one twice. So it's basically a best of 3 right in there. Okay, so in the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. AIM Toothpaste, desperate paste for desperate teeth.
This balloon will get those kids to stop brushing or I'm not hurtful J cavity.
Hey, a balloon! Let's go! Whee!
You stop brushing, so we're going to make some cavities.
Never fear, AIM is here.
Hooray! Take that!
No!
Remember, kids, AIM has fluoride to fight cavities.
And AIM tastes great!
Take AIM against cavities. Regular and mint flavor.
Just what is in that toothpaste, we don't know. But let me tell you something. Desperate times call for desperate pace. Welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
I'm Peter Laskin.
And we are off to the championship game between House of Forest and House of Mountains. This is a kind of a big deal for Forest because they've been suffering losses all through the session. And then just in the recent week, they've all of a sudden started coming on strong, coming in second in a lot of things. They get a first place finish here tonight like the Middlers did the other night. They could get some serious points on the board as we are in our last week of scores here. And not only that, of course, going home with the edible trophy.
It's the greatest trophy in sports, Goose.
That's right. You don't see the Patriots get to eat their trophy, do you? No, you don't.
No, you do not.
So, all right. So it looks like Mountains will start with the ball. Okay, it looks like they're trying to work out the count. It's an even match now, Peter. Both teams lost once, and they both have to win twice. So, again, it's like a best of 3 situation out there.
That's right. It's anyone's game. Both teams must beat the other team twice.
Yes. And remember, it's for both sides. Both teams have to win twice in order to be declared the winner here. So, with that, it looks like they're set up here. Mountains is going to start with the ball. Let's make sure the counter is reset. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, and there's some last-minute pep talks happening all around the floor. And we're set. And for the championships, here we go. Both teams have trained hard through the season. They started off in spring training, and they made their way here now. They're both looking good.
Nitro.
It's anybody's ball game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Throw and a miss.
A bullet from Windorf there.
A throw against the floor. And we've got some, oh, there goes our first. Garrity. Down goes 2. We got 3 left. Dodge, a good dodge. 3 with JJ. Nice dodge there.
Gaspar using his size to his advantage out there.
Yep, absolutely.
It all just seems to go right over his
JJ
head.
is trying to come out there. Oh, a dodge by Gaspard. Another one, another dodge. They seem to be struggling just a little bit. There goes another. Now it's up to Gaspard. Oh, a botched pass. They almost had it right there. Gaspard's moving. They're hitting the commentators. And a throw and a miss. And they're still trying to hit him. And he's still dodging. And coming up on a minute now. Using good technique here. The ball comes out again. And that, at last, is that.
65 seconds. That is impressive.
A very impressive performance done by Gaspard there. There's a lot of talks about passing right now. It was a valiant start and a more valiant finish for the defending team. Okay, Forrest now with the ball. And they're going to get their feet up against the wall. Once they do, we know we can start. And we're there. 1 minute, 5 seconds for Forrest to get this done. They do it here. They still got to win one more time. Still anybody's game here. Mountains just has to move like the wind.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. A throw and a miss. Windorf down with 1. Throw and a miss there to Evan Morgan. Oh, no, Evan is called out.
Hit.
Got 3 left. Oh, a good juke there. Really
Fake
paid
out.
off. Using the ref a little bit as a human shield. Down he goes. 1 left. Leon needs to do his thing. Throw and a miss there. It's all about passing now. Throw and a miss there. Got 26 seconds now. A long throw. And that is that. Forrest wins the first of the matches here with 21 seconds still on the clock.
Decisive victory for Forrest there.
Absolutely. So now we've got to win one more match for Forrest. Mountain's not out of it yet. They just got to win 2 in a row now. And so now we need a rock, paper, scissors up front to determine who will start possession of the ball. Harry Windorf waving to the people at home, saying hi to Peter DC's mom again. Not really sure what that's all about, but we're just going to roll with it. Jake Burgess making sure he's stylish and fashionable by pulling his waistline up to his chest. Gaspard winning rock, paper, scissors. He starts with the ball, and they're going to be skins.
Looks
Okay.
like Forrest will remain skins. You know, I hear Jake Burgess has not put his shirt on the entire season.
And I got to tell you, it's really paid off for him strategy-wise.
Oh,
Oh, no, the shirts are coming on.
Wow.
Maybe they figured out his kryptonite. Okay. So Forrest starts with the ball. They got to get their feet against the wall here, and they're anxious to get going. We're still waiting for Gaspard to put his feet against the wall. Can't get started until he does that. All right, and we're good. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And go. Oh. Throw it a miss. Right off the top. Jake's reaching for that ball. Can't quite get it in his hands. Oh, a throw. A miss by. There goes. Down he goes. The first one. Ooh, a good dodge there. Very effective. They're looking. Mountain's looking a lot better in this round. Down goes 2. Looking for 3 more. Good pass there. Good throw, but a miss. 3, 2 left. 4, got 1 more. Harry, oh no, looks
looks like they
yeah,
got 2
no,
more.
no, that's it.
Now
I think
it's 1 more. Oh,
no, he was out. He just
No,
didn't
that's it.
come out. Was his problem? 40, I believe it was 40 seconds that we had there. Okay, for some reason the countdown. Was it 46? Okay, I'm hearing 46 here.
We've reviewed with NNL headquarters.
Yeah, I don't believe you're
and
right. I don't think it was 46. I'm looking at. We're going to set it to 43 just to make sure we're. Okay, there seems to be.
Crowd is not happy with that decision.
Yeah, we're going to go with 43. Call it the middleman, and we're good to go. 43 seconds. They've got a dodge here. Let's see how they do. Can Forrest do it? Can they dodge for 43 seconds? Let's find out.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Good dodge there by Giesler, but down goes Giesler. Down goes 2, so they got 3 left. They're moving right along here. 32 seconds left. Oh, no, it looks like there was only 1 out. Okay, now there's 2 out. Oh, I don't know. No, it looks like there's 2 left. I got it wrong the first time. 1 left. Matt Garrity. 22 seconds he's got to burn off the clock, and that's not even close. So, now we go to sudden death.
2 teams will enter, but only 1 team will be crowned National Nitro League Summer Classic champion.
There can be no further matches after this one. 1 team is going home a winner. 1 team will be eliminated. Some discussion now.
Harry Windorf showing off his trademark celebration dance, the Windorf Shuffle.
Made famous in the 80s. I remember that, yeah. We are the Windorf Shuffling Crew. Yes, classic. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Forests starts with the ball again. Mountains will be dodging. And we're set. There's a palpable tension in the air. At this point, there's no question. One of these teams is going to win this thing. Mountains keeping themselves alive.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Good start. Windorf down. 4 seconds in. Oh, a short throw. And they seem to be struggling getting that ball back. Down goes another. 18 seconds in. Throw and a miss, though. It's all about passing. 25 seconds. And there seems to be some confusion about who's throwing where. There goes another. No, he's down twice already. 32 seconds in. Leon manages to dodge. And is that it?
There he goes.
45 seconds. All right, it was 45 seconds.
I'm hearing 44.
44 seconds is the time. "44 seconds.
That's a long time for green to last, but certainly not impossible.
No, there was some difficulty there at the beginning, but they managed to kind of pull it together eventually. So 44 seconds, the time to beat. 44 seconds is going to decide which of these teams walks home with the edible trophy and all the broad points. Let's see what happens. Can they dodge? Can they get them? Which team wants it more?
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off they go. Throw and a miss. Oh, down goes 1 already. 39 seconds. Oh, down goes Matt Garrity. There goes Tom Giesler. Looks like we got 2 left. Good dodge by Gaspard. 26 seconds left. Down goes JJ. It's up to Gaspard now.
Andre has 20 seconds left. And
he
there
does
he goes. Mountains are your 29
Mountains manages to make a comeback.
The winner.
Yes,
That would
an
be
unbelievable
the House of
comeback by
Mountains.
House of Mountains. Truly. Harry Windorf, this is his first win in Nitro in 6 years. It's an absolute just banner moment here in sports. You just love to see this kind of thing on the floor. Congratulations to House of Mountains for a fantastic finish to this game. We're just going to leave it right out there. Congratulations, House of Mountains, for a well-fought victory. And we are going to end it right here. Thank you very much for joining us here in the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Gugas-Kiesler.
I'm Peter Laskin.
And we will see you again for Junior Nitro coming up tomorrow night.